We are back. It is nice
You're official.
to be back. Let me tell you, it's been a crazy 2 weeks, and yeah, we didn't expect for everything to happen. But let's read who's in the chat. Arizona Snowman, what's up?
Arizona Snowman, I hope that your weather has not been too crazy.
Not like ours.
Not like it was down here.
So, before we start our story on day to day, let's get some people in here. We have Paula. Hey, Paula.
Hey, Paula.
But yeah, it's been crazy. So
you can probably see the drained blah.
Snowman says had some rain, but all is well. So
yeah, we heard the Phoenix Metro got hit pretty hard today, like major power outages and rain and everything. How's it going, Christine?
Hi, Christine.
Hopefully the weather has been better where you're at than where we've been through. I can't even talk where we're at. And Paula says, how are you guys doing?
We're doing good.
We're doing better than we were
Right?
like a week ago, that's for sure. Just passing through, glad to see you. You're all okay.
Thank you, Carlini. All right, so I guess we can just move forward, I guess.
Whatever you want to do. I was going to have a picture up
Okay,
for
so
everybody, and then
sure.
I didn't make it to the picture. What is wrong with it? I know it's wrong with me, but what's wrong with me?
They said they got a lot of rain here in Surprise. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of rain every day.
Pretty much. Today I got up and actually wasn't upset that there was rain outside. I don't know why. After this much rain, I guess I just went, okay, another day. But this was like a nice calming rain, not like we've been having. So right now, no storm yet. There was one this morning, and we heard there's one rolling in about when it gets dark. So
Yeah.
2.5, 3 hours, the trees will start blowing. They're moving a little bit right now, but then they'll start blowing, and that's when it's all going to break loose. But we do have pictures of what we were in. If anyone was watching my video, whatever day that was, where it looked like I was on Mars, and it was a really bad video. The wind ripped the satellite and spun it around on the roof, so we lost internet, and the video clip went dead, and that's when it all started.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, look who it is.
It's Mo. Hi, Mo.
Hey, Mo. So no storm right now, but we got hit with a microburst. I'm going to see if I can bring it up on the screen. Let's see. So I haven't done this in a while. I'm like, what's going on over here? What did I do wrong with it? Okay, there it is. So yeah, that is the microburst. Right out there is where we live, and that wiped out the power in 4 or 5 towns.
Yeah.
For anywhere from a day to I think we were almost at 4 days without power. Let's see. No, wrong one. There it is. There's a close-up.
Yeah. And then after that,
you back up.
This is how it left it.
Yes.
At the end.
So you can see the big
There you go.
the big power lines. One of them's standing, and the other ones are just twisted up like I don't know, like aluminum foil or a newspaper. There were power poles down everywhere. It was nuts. It was nuts. So we kind of, well, there was nothing here. We volunteered. We did open the store in the dark the morning after, and a few city people came in and got some bread. And we locked it down. So what are we going to do? And we heard that the city was going to have like an emergency ice donation like station set up. So we volunteered from about 10 in the morning to 9:30 that night. We unloaded dry ice, regular ice, and they had a constant flow of cars of people coming in to get both. We handed out food. I mean, everything we could do to help. And then that night, we took off. That was Tucson night, right?
Yeah.
We stayed in Tucson that night. And we came back. I don't even remember. Was second night we went back to Tucson to the mountains? Or was that third night?
That was the third night.
The third night. So we stayed. We stayed in town the second night, and then we went ahead that day and took all of the product from the store, and we donated it to the school. They had a shelter set up at the gym at the school.
Yeah.
So we donated everything that we had in the store that would have, ended up going bad to help everybody that didn't have anywhere to go. A lot of people were sleeping in the back of their trucks or just out in the yard because of the heat.
Yeah, it was bad.
And then we loaded up some blankets and stuff. I'm like, you know what? We're going to the mountains. Like, enough stress is enough. First week of opening, everything else, and we took off.
Yeah. It was stressful because, like, knowing that we couldn't sell any of the products, and then I think that like around 10 we went to go help, and we started handing out ice and dry ice and snacks and food just for everybody. And by 9 o'clock we were so tired. Yeah.
I was, no joke, stumbling around. I was like, nope, keep going. We did almost 2 full semi loads of ice and dry ice. Yeah. Mo says, you're back, yay. So there was that. We lost some chunks out of the roof of the house. I was actually, after the live that I did, I was on the phone with Susan. She called to see if we were okay, and I tried to open the front door, which I didn't even realize how strong the wind was at that point. The door knocked me back a little bit. I was like, whatever, I'll leave it open. And I opened the storm door, and went outside. And when I opened the storm door, our windmill in the front yard was spinning in circles, like full speed, but it was going in circles too. And I was like, this is not going to be good. There were rocks. The rocks in our front yards, we don't have grass, about an inch, maybe inch and a half in diameter. And once I did get back in the house, those rocks were all the way to the kitchen, 2/3 of the way down the hall. That's how bad the wind was blowing. And then we heard today confirmed that it was 105 mile an hour plus winds, not gusts, but actual winds.
Susan.
And Susan was on the phone. I was like, this is pretty cool. Like, whatever, I'm just talking, this is not a tornado, whatever. And 2 houses down, our neighbor, like on the next street over, because the cul-de-sac's empty, there's no houses built. Their house got hit by lightning, and Susan was on the phone with me, and it knocked the air out of me for a second. I felt it. When it hit, it was instant. It was the craziest thing. I was like, I said, I think I'm going to go back inside now. And not long after that, we lost phone service. So we couldn't even call anybody, check in with anybody. That like later on that night when everything happened, everything was down. No phone, no internet. no power. There was it was just dark out here. There was nothing.
Yeah.
You couldn't hardly drive out because of all the broken telephone poles. The road between our town and the town where the bakery is, every pole was snapped off.
Yeah.
Like we drove over power lines to do a U-turn to go back.
And I remember you saying, "Oh," and then it was like you're making a big U-turn because you knew that you were on the on the poles. But yeah, it was scary. The kids were scared. All we heard was screaming because when the lights went off, like all I hear is screaming. And I'm like, I'm right here. But yeah, no, everybody's safe. Everybody's we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it took a while, but we're good. And Pastor Ed helped us with eggs to recover for a little bit of what we lost, and then we invested that into getting more items into the store, and that's how we've been maintaining it slowly.
Been getting it back up where we were before everything happened. We were so excited after the first week that it was one of those, we looked at each other, you know what, let's go and like really stock up on supplies so we can ramp up, because Monday we almost sold out. Tuesday we didn't do any advertising, and it was pretty dead. We didn't even have a sign yet. And then we started doing Facebook, a lot of Facebook, and here's what we have, here's what's coming. And we sold out every day the rest of the week. So we were excited, and we went and bought a ton of eggs and butter and everything, and it was gone.
Yeah.
It came in, and I was like, well, maybe we can do it on the insurance. And I found the paperwork and looked, and we were like $30 away from making the deductible. I was like, okay, well, we just start over.
Yeah.
That's what we've been doing.
And then everybody that's been coming in to the bakery has been supportive, like because I know we're bringing more stuff into our store, and it's going to take like around 2 weeks. But they're all like, okay, we'll be here. We'll buy a bread in the meantime. And yeah, we've been selling out. Yesterday was a good day. Today we had the Chamber of Commerce meeting, and we had a line. We had people calling me on my phone like, hey, I need my upside down pineapple cake.
Yeah,
so
I need to come get one. I'm waiting outside. Like, we got to go back, and it was next door, so walked back across the street, and we walked back, and there was like 6 or 7 people outside the door waiting to get in. I was like, holy crap. So we went in and took care of everybody. And
but yeah, no, everything's going good. We're slowly getting back to where we need to be, and it's been amazing. Like, it's been good. I mean, I didn't like the fact that we couldn't communicate with anybody. We did have to drive out like 30 minutes just to make a phone call.
Yeah.
So
it's great. Like, you don't realize when the tower's down, that's it. It's gone.
Yeah.
And since we have satellite internet, because all they have here is almost dial-up, other than satellite, their stuff went down too. And yeah, it took them a long time to get out here.
Susan.
It's all right, Susan. I'll see you Saturday. I know how bad you want me to come back and start winning again on Q's channel. It's okay.
So that wasn't me, Susan. I'm still Team Susan. So right here, and I know it's pretty hard to see, but those are all the cables from
on the bottom.
Yeah. But it was just crazy because all you see is all these poles like snapped in half. And I'm like, oh my God. I think they said it was like 1,000 500?
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah, poles. So I'll be right back, you
hold
guys.
On just a second. So yeah, that's how it was. I did get some little video clips. I will eventually. This is our tiny break before we go back to baking. But I will have a video of just little clips of us driving around. I'm trying to look for any pictures that I may have taken right now of driving around with the floods and everything. Let me see. So this was this morning? This was this morning. Wait, Saturday. That ain't right. So here's one of you can see how much of the road is not covered in water. There's not much. So it has been raining like constantly every day. Oh, and no, those are all complete. All those are complete in box. Trying to look for here's another one where you can see the wave of water. It's pretty deep. We can't take the car out anywhere. We're just using the truck because of the water.
Is that the video?
No, I didn't get. I was on the phone with her. I didn't get a video of that. I wish I would have. But luckily, I don't know how, because the way that I mounted the sign in the moment, I was like, this is going to work. It's a great idea. Somehow the sign stayed on the building.
Yeah.
I don't know how, because the back side of the brick is all open and the wind was hitting it and then coming back out. And we did make it over there the night of the storm, and the sign was still on the building. And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I could build anything now. I was surprised.
Yeah. We got it the day before the storm hit.
It was that day.
It was it?
It was that day I put it up.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't even lose that.
So there's the sign on the building. Big aluminum sign. So it made it. I don't know what happened. I don't know how.
You have a question?
Oh, I answered.
Oh, okay.
I was looking to see if I have any more. I know I have more flood pictures.
More flood.
Here's for Susan. Right? Yeah. Does that work, Susan? For your lightning bolt.
That's a good one. I didn't even know you had that one. All right, so there's one of the poles right here.
Yeah, and all of them, all over the place looked like that, just chewed up.
And what's crazy about it is it's an upside down tornado, right?
Vintage, what's happening? So I did not know. Paula, almost all of them were okay.
So we'll get there.
But we'll get there. We might save that for another one. CDC. So we had 2 weeks ago. We had a microburst come through. Today we heard while we were at the city meeting, it was 105 mile an hour winds, constant. We lost power for almost 4 days. No internet up to we shipped yesterday.
Yes.
So yesterday morning we got up and we had internet finally. We had no cell service. It just twisted the towers up and threw them on the ground. It was nuts. And for anyone that doesn't know what a microburst is, because I looked it up after seeing the picture, I was like, what is going on? Basically, it's like an upside down tornado. So instead of it sucking everything off the ground, throwing it in the air, it's sucking air out of the sky, pushing it on the ground. Yeah, so that's what we had going on. This wasn't the same day, I don't think. It was the same day. I just built this for you.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish it on anybody either, Perlini.
It won't. If I turn the phone, it's going to go the other way. You can see the water just pouring off the roof, and the lightning and the trees flying around. This is after we lost phone service. I was still recording. It still said it was, 90 degrees right there. It was 108 when the storm started, and after it went through, I checked. I believe it was about 75 degrees on the thermometer outside.
Yeah.
And that was in about 15 minutes. So we were closed for a week, but we had lost power, so everything that we had bought to get started on that second week of being open, we lost all of it. The church did help us with eggs, and we were able to get going again. Now we're back up. We're doing good again.
Knock on wood.
Yeah. Wait for the next storm to roll in.
Because we're still going through like storm to storm to storm, but not bad. But knock on wood again.
Yeah, and I didn't know, because weather travels west to east, so I assumed that we were just getting bad weather from like Baja California and off the coast. But where we're located, they said that the weather actually goes backwards in the summer because of all the heat. So when they have a hurricane come up in the Gulf of Mexico, all of that goes across and hits us. So we had the microburst followed right. I think we had one dry day the next day, and then after that we went right back into the monsoons again for a whole week of just pouring, roads flooded, everything.
But to me, what was upsetting the most throughout this whole, when the whole microburst happened, is that the hotels, from what I heard, the hotels, they raise their rates, right?
Yeah, they kick their rates up.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, all these different towns don't have power. They need somewhere to stay.
Yeah.
So we ended up staying on the far side of Tucson because the prices were half as much.
Yeah.
Dove season.
Hi, Dove season.
How's it going? When you're ready to come down, we are back at it again and stocked with even more goodies and more coming.
Yeah.
So yeah, and we woke up this morning and it was pouring outside. So yeah, it hasn't really stopped since that microburst. I don't know what that one's for. I'm not sure what that's for.
Did we miss something?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
I am not sure. I think Susan had a squirrel moment. Just thinking about Saturday and what second place is going to look like on the news channel.
Okay. Now
the hotels. Okay, sorry. I still have to push it to the limit on making fun of anyone that wants to come on and take me on, and hopefully somebody beats me on Saturday on Q's channel. Just saying. Let's make this happen. Storm's not going to keep me away.
This storm.
It just gave me more time to get smart for 2 weeks. Not really.
Smart.
I got smart in 2 weeks.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, so as far as all the new events that are happening, this week has been good on sales. And do you want to talk about the teacher, what we're doing for the teachers?
You want me to talk about it?
Yeah.
I want them to guess. They
Yeah.
can hear me. I know they can hear me. So we're gonna run a promotional thing for the schools down here, for both towns, and any employee that works for the school that has, because we're gonna send a mass email. We're sending it to the superintendent, and they're gonna mass send it out to the whole district. So anyone that comes in on whichever day that we get this set up for, will be able to get a pineapple upside down cake for free. Between, we're not open on Saturday, but we're going to do a special Saturday. That way they can come in. So between normal hours on a Saturday, and I think it was like 340 some odd employees.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just got to get the flyer made up and figure out what day we want to do this and get it out.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fun and exciting to meet all the teachers and just to thank them for being there, because
Yeah.
So
I watched the news of the lady who was trapped in the rubble. Her sister's house was fine next door. They rescued her, but don't know anything else about it. Dang. Yeah, it's weird how like one telephone pole is fine, the one 40 feet away from it's just twisted up on the ground. It was completely crazy. Uh-oh. I don't know what she's digging for now.
no, so I have a picture of the house that collapsed.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I just didn't know where.
Man, you better hurry and come down tomorrow, because the only thing we're baking tonight is pineapple upside down cake. We went to a city meeting today. We closed up, put a sign on the door, walked across the street to go to the meeting, and her phone was blowing up because now we have the Google set up. We've got what's the other one? The Yelp is set up, the Google is set up, everything would hook to her phone number, and they were blowing her phone up. She's like, I gotta get this, and she left, and she's waving at me out through the door window like, come, we gotta go. And we had like 6 or 7 people lined up at the door, and all of them were there for pineapple upside down cake.
Yeah, like she was determined she had to get the pineapple cake.
She got 4 of them herself, and the other people too.
Yeah. So she purchased 3. We gave her 1 for waiting like 10 minutes over what we said, and yeah, she was happy. So
yep. So we got the pineapple upside down, we got the coffee cake, we got a bunch of gourmet popcorn in. Rice Krispies are completely gone. I ordered 3 cases. I'm just waiting for the confirmation email that says they're on the way. Yeah, it's been very busy, and we're doing 9 flavors of banana bread in the store a day, and we're either selling out or coming within like 5 or 6 loads per day of selling out. Plus the sourdough, plus the other breads and
the
bagels,
paletas and
yeah.
the bolillos. So,
and in 2 weeks we're going to get all the Mexican breads too.
And yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to keep up.
I don't. I'm trying really hard to find an electric commercial oven.
So, but no, I'm just happy that everybody's been so supportive and just understanding that even though like we don't have a whole bunch of the breads that we said we were going to have, they're waiting patiently, and
Yeah.
so they're like, okay, we'll just grab banana bread, and they're happy, and they'll be posting on Facebook or next door. They'll be saying how good it is.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think we're and we're on the news already 3 times.
Yeah, we got a newspaper ad for the homecoming. I guess from what you were saying, it's like the ad is right by the opening paragraph for the paper, so it's like you have to see it to be able to read the paper.
Yeah.
And then we got the balloon event that we're still working on.
Yep.
Farmers market start up pretty soon.
And then, so we have the news lady that she comes to our bakery, and she's like, you got to do this and this and this, and I'm like, oh my god, like I can't even keep up.
Yeah.
Because I'm literally, by the time ever since like we started this week doing good, it's been nonstop since I've gotten home to bake. And then you'll bake.
Yeah.
And then we'll take turns sleeping, or like I'll finish one set, then he'll take over, and then back and forth.
Paula says her granddaughter loved the banana walnut, which she couldn't eat like me. Can't eat it. We also, Paula, have chocolate chip peanut butter. And I'm telling you, if Mo's still in here, Mo will tell you that is like awesome. It is awesome.
And we have like competitions, you guys, in the store. Like, so I'll make the same amount of banana, like the peanut butter and chocolate chip and white chocolate chip, and we'll see who sells the most at the end.
Of like, not of everything, but like of our favorites.
Of
so
our
her
favorites.
White chocolate and my peanut butter chocolate. And you can't persuade anybody,
Yeah.
hey, you should really try that one. You can't do that. That's cheating in the game. The game is just, at the end of the day, which one has less is the winner. But you can't be like, oh, don't try, this one's awesome. You can't do any of that. You just gotta just naturally let it play out through the day and see.
So far, I think who's winning? I don't even know who's
It's just
winning.
a day-to-day thing. I think we were even today.
We're even?
Yesterday I got you by like 2 or 3 loaves.
Yeah.
And then the walnut we can't keep on the shelf. It is always gone.
Yeah. That's our number one seller.
But it's been working good, and we're keep expanding. And then I can show them the little thing that I made, that I've been asked to make more of them and sell them. I don't know where I'm going to put them. So this was the day of the storm, and I built this in the dining room on the floor, so that we could put bagels on it. I thought this would be perfect for bagels. So I built that. It's just some 1x4s, or I think 1x3s maybe, from Home Depot, and then the trays are $5 trays from Dollar Store. Is that right?
Yeah.
So I built the one, and it turned out it works awesome at the store, but now we're trying to uniform everything, so I have to build one that's like, come on, 8 to 12 feet. I know that's a big gap. 8 to 12 feet long to go down the whole wall to fill with all the different kinds of stuff. I did not, Susan. I did not.
It's really hard to cheat in that game.
You can't really cheat because we're both standing there, so you can't be like, no, you don't want that white chocolate. That's not very good. You want this.
Yeah.
So, and then we have some other flavors that I don't know when we're going to try those out. I don't know when we're going to have time, but I do have more flavor ideas.
So yeah, we're slowly expanding. So, like today, I'm gonna try to make it's called plum crisp.
Yeah.
And they're made out of fresh plums, because so we got they're huge. You guys, these plums that we got, yeah, they're huge.
Yeah. Just gonna try that. I'm gonna try to get some cookies knocked out and see how they do tomorrow. So.
And he's baking.
Whatever. And we are officially at max capacity on the stove. I thought we were before, but with some finely measured measurements and finding someone that had a newer oven like ours that they were throwing away. I was able to get the extra grates out of it, the racks. So now our oven has 3 racks in it, and we can bake 30 breads an hour. That's right, 30 breads an hour. There's not enough counter space to put those, because you got to figure if it's the first to the second batch, that means that there is 30 of them on the counter ready to go in and 30 coming out that are hot.
Yeah. Yep. Which is a good thing, because it's only going to take us 2 hours?
2 hours instead of, what, almost 4?
So.
It is working out.
But if you guys have any questions for us, let us know and we'll answer them. Because right now this is the first in a while that we've actually get to relax and not bake so much. And then, that we're not so tired.
Right.
As you yawn.
Not so tired. It's okay. We've been getting up at 1 to start.
Yeah.
Get all the labels printed. We're almost through our second roll of 750 labels since we opened.
So we do have jalapeno
bagels. Well, I don't know. That is a good question.
I don't, honestly, I try not to think of the negativity, or just the sad part. I felt like when the whole storm hit, I know we needed to help, because I told you that it was like, we need to go help.
Yeah.
And we just stayed busy, and we weren't. I don't know.
Honestly, I don't even think we were worrying about ourselves in our situation. It was, let's try to help everybody else out there.
Yeah.
They probably need it more than us, so let's get them help, and then we'll figure something out. Like I told her, worst case, we'll load up some clothes and stuff, and we'll just go up to the mountains and camp.
Yeah.
At least it's cool out. Yeah, we're gonna be out in the woods with the bobcats or whatever the hell came through that did come through, but at least everybody else is taken care of. And yes, Monday and Tuesday from 7:30 to 2:30. We did have to change the hours to hair because kids have to go to school at 7. So, and they won't let us drop them off. 7 is as early as we can drop them. So we drop them off and then fly over to the store, get everything stocked, and get open. We did almost 4 days with no power.
Yeah.
No power and no generator. We have one now. But, yeah. And we were in the middle of baking when the power went out. We've been baking all afternoon. The house was super hot inside. It didn't even have time to be cool and warm up like everybody else. It was already hot in here.
Yeah. Just get over it. Okay, so during the storm, one of the, I guess it was a branch, or I don't know, because there was a branch near it, but Harley the chicken did not make it, and then everybody else did. Yeah. So we just, through the storm, we only lost one.
Yeah.
So
I still think that the lightning and stuff got to him. I think he just freaked out. Yeah.
Too much. Yeah.
But the rest were all okay. And
yeah.
They were actually using their chicken house this time.
So, but yeah, so that was the only thing that we didn't know how to tell Susan because I know she got to name the chicken, and yeah. So with all the other stress, um, we just didn't know how to tell her, and then we finally, you know, told her.
I would have named him Mr. Bockles.
Mr. Buckles.
But when they were little, we didn't know that he was going to be a boy or a girl.
Yeah. But yeah, so we just wanted to keep you updated, you guys, and let me tell you, it's been a good experience. I know, like, yes, we're tired, and yes,
Sorry.
just I don't know. We're just moving forward, and we're taking it day by day, and that's all we can do. You know, like, even when we got the eggs, like, okay, let's whatever money we get that day, we were investing. Okay, let's get more flour, and then that's how we were doing it, and then yeah.
Thank you for coming by. We do appreciate it. Try to stay dry out there.
Yeah.
And no, so the storm was going full tilt, and we had the lightning and the no power and everything. And when we checked in the morning, all the other chickens had went into their house, and he was outside of it. So he was the only one that didn't make it. The rest of them were still fine. They fly over their fence now, and they'll go and peck on the back window.
Still every morning.
Dunk, dunk, dunk. All six of them, dunk, 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 waiting for food. But he didn't make it.
So maybe not now, but maybe later. We'll buy a little chicken. We'll name it Harley.
Harley the second.
Sorry. Yeah, there you go. We'll get another baby one. Just for you, Susan. So.
And everybody's packages, we have 4 left. They're big. There's a lot of stuff that I'm going to get finished up. With the exception of those, everybody that we had that we didn't get to ship before because of the storms, everything is gone. Because even the post office, they ended up opening it. But even if I were to go over there, I couldn't have shipped anything out because they didn't have any internet. They weren't hooked to anything. So I still couldn't get the packages out. And all the addresses were here on the computer, and the power supply, I think, was toast. I ended up just getting another one and getting it to work because it wouldn't even come on. So I'm sure probably the surge probably fried it, even with the surge protector hooked up, but at least it didn't wipe out the whole computer. But yeah, that's
Hi, Gladys.
Where we're at.
But I do want to do a special shout out to Deb and Max. I love the clock, and it wasn't an owl, but it was really neat, you guys. I don't have a picture of it, but it is hanging inside our bakery.
Yeah.
And it's all the utensils.
Yeah.
And the clock in the middle. It's like pretty neat. So.
And even the arms in the clock are like a knife and a fork.
Yeah. So we already have a whole bunch of compliments from everybody, how they love the clock, and they're all like, I remember that. Like, I guess their mom had it at one point, or they've seen it somewhere, and they're all like, oh, like I've never seen one so complete. So that was awesome.
Oh, Paul, I didn't know that. This is our first really coming back to YouTube. We didn't know. We'll reach out to her after the live.
Yeah.
Dang. That's too bad.
Sorry, you guys. taking a moment for her because, you know, like I know we did a lot of auctions with her, and you know, I know she's going through a lot, so we'll probably send her something. Or,
Yeah. We'll reach out after the live. Yeah, I had no idea.
but yeah, that's all I have for today.
Yeah.
So sorry if we're not saying so much. It's just, you know, just now. So, but thank you guys just for being so supportive. Come hang out with Hustle Q on, is it Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday at 4, I believe.
And try to beat this guy.
And
Susan, you have to win.
Yeah, Susan. As they say on Billy Madison, Susan. Today, Junior.
So I'll probably be in the back baking, but I'll be listening in the chats.
Right. If I don't show up, I'm probably rewiring part of the house. So if I don't show up, you never know. We'll let you know what's going on.
Yeah, anything could happen. Like, I don't even know anything.
Anything could happen. That is correct. And if anybody out there in Arizona wants a free hot tub, let me know. I am going to get the thing drained. I'd rather not sawzall it up and get rid of it. So if anyone close around, let me know. Good to see you too, and to hear you're doing well. I'll try and make it down Monday or Tuesday. Depends on the schedule. It's all good. Like I said, I'll send you a text afterwards, but 7:30 to 2:30 is when we'll be there, and we'll be fully stocked. We're getting a better rhythm going with keeping everything stocked, even if it's completely wiped out.
Yeah.
So, and I'm trying to get everything set up to wire in a second oven into the house. That's why the hot tub's got to go.
Yeah.
And,
we're gonna build a big kitchen.
Yep, we're gonna be doing an addition on the back of the house just for baking. So I have house kitchen and baking kitchen.
Yep. So that's gonna be exciting.
And we're working on some T-shirts. Yeah, no joke.
Oh, you're gonna show them the T-shirt idea?
The T-shirt, yes. So I need some feedback on this T-shirt. Were these for open day? Maybe.
So it's for the
grand opening.
The grand opening. So we haven't even had a grand opening.
They had to cancel everything. We were supposed to have it. It would have been today, right?
It would have, yeah.
It would have been today. They canceled everything and moved it on us. So I need to know, what do you guys think about this for like the back side of a T-shirt? Why is it not? There it goes. So a purple shirt. What do you guys think? I know it looks blue, but it's supposed to be purple, just like the lettering there right underneath the screen. Does that work for a T-shirt idea? Let us know what you think. I thought it was hilarious. And those are in the work.
She says to put it in the front of the T-shirt.
A design of a bread, with bread on it.
Yeah. And then the other one was, what was the other one? Something about I got your back, or I got your.
Oh, it was just gonna say, I got bread at AKA. Okay, so the other one was just gonna have like the AKA logo on the front, and then on the back it was gonna say really big, bread is back.
Oh yeah.
Because it's on the back.
But I like the first one.
What, Brett is back?
No, this one.
This one here seems funnier.
So we'll see if the chat likes it. I don't know.
So well, I'm getting crickets now. Oh. I thought it was funny.
Well, you got one vote.
True. True. That is true. So they might be available on here at some point. You might get some extras and everybody can get the other. Yeah, I can't even talk. Get their shirt here too.
Yeah. Mike's better.
Mo's gonna think about it.
Well, if you guys have any ideas, leave it in the comments after the video is done.
You'll be a cricket, you knucklehead. No, I saw your comment, Paula and Susan's, but I was saying nobody likes my design. Oh, hear the crickets for my design? Not for your guys's. So we still got a little bit of time because we don't even know how far out they're gonna push us. I know it'll be at least next month, but yeah, that was my funny shirt idea that I came up with.
And you guys, we're not thinking small anymore. We're thinking big. Like it's gonna happen in a month. Well, technically,
don't put a date on it.
In a month, in 2 months, but it's always like now we have to think big.
Yeah, it just keeps coming. People keep asking for more. A bread and a bottle of tea.
Yeah, I can see that. Ooh, Long Island iced tea.
Right after our fail today.
Oh, let me go get something. Thinking about that. Hold on, guys.
We found this awesome drink, and it is actually good. And if you can find it for a decent price, I mean, it's cheaper than buying water anywhere. They were supposed to come today, and I don't know if they were busy setting stuff up. So hopefully they come by tomorrow so we can try to work something out to deal with them. And I got an email. Cool. So she's getting it right now. But I have wanted to try this, and I was like, I'm not going to pay like Monster prices for water. But we have a Winco here, and right now they're 98 cents, so I had to. It is liquid death.
No, you have to say it the way you've been saying it for like the past 3 days now.
The way I was saying it every time we go somewhere?
Yes.
So here we have liquid death, which is just water. They have regular water. They have sparkling. This one's called Severed Lime. And it almost tastes like Corona with lime.
But it's not.
But alcohol. It's not alcohol.
And this one's just water.
Just sparkling water, and they're not overly carbonated either, which is awesome. And it is. Mo says it's good. Susan says it's good. So we're trying to get it in the store. We had the meeting today, and I just don't think the timing was right to have them come down. We're trying to get it delivered to the store.
Yeah. So, reps, if you're watching, we still need you to come.
We still need you to come. Eloy, Arizona. You guys have the Google link. Please come by tomorrow. We will be there. And I'll even promote it on the auctions. I'll just sit there and drink it and be like, check this out. Liquid death. And then I'll drink it and be like, okay, next up, we've got this toothpick holder. I mean, you never know what's going to happen.
See, they don't have that.
It is good, and it does not taste like bottled water. Even the plain non-carbonated water doesn't have that plasticky taste to it.
Yeah, and even if you go to the store, I think they're like $2.35 a can.
Yeah, they're
So
over $2.30 a can here individually. Just that this grocery store is running a special on them right now at 98 cents, and they used to do it with Rockstar too, and now you can't touch a Rockstar at the same store for under $1.90. But it is really good. The mango one is awesome.
And the raspberry one.
Yep.
So. But with that being said, you guys, we are gonna call in a night, or if you have anything else that you want to promote.
Not that I can think of. That's going to be funny, but I forgot what I was going to say. Next week, don't know what day or which channel. I haven't got that worked out with Q yet, but we're going to try to bring auctions back. I know we missed a couple weeks because we couldn't even get on anything to be able to do that. So we will be back with some auctions, and we'll see how it goes and try to adjust times around if we need to. It'll either be Wednesday or Thursday on my channel or on Q's channel. So definitely keep an eye out. Go subscribe to my channel and hit the notification so you guys know when we're going to have that going. And make sure to leave us some thumbs up on the video today. That would be awesome.
Most importantly, you guys, we miss talking to you guys. So thank you for coming back and just being with us.
Yeah.
Because we really missed you guys.
It was a struggle. Like, you don't realize, like, oh, it's a few days without, and then you're like, it's 2 weeks, and I still can't really get in contact with hardly anybody. What are we gonna do? We need to get back online. So here we are. And not raining yet. The wind's picking up, but not raining yet.
But thank you guys, and we'll talk to you guys later. Paula, I miss picking on you.
Right? Hey, I'm used to being picked on. It's all good. We will see you next time. Everybody have a good night. Stay dry. Drink water.
Not any water.
Not any water. That water. You have to say it.
I can't say it like you.
She says it all calmly. Oh, shoot. All right, everybody have a great night, and we'll see you next time.